Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And tough with defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on. Taken down after a gain of 4. At the 40-yard line. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 8. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Chicago. A gain of 15. And the Bears 1st down. What is that? Run now for Monunga. And some space opens as he's brought down following that gain of 6. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. What is that? Here's Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll run with Mononga, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Whoa. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter, as they've got it starting third down and 2. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down is looming.
Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
They'll go. It's Swift. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
You know, typically when you decide you're going to throw the ball this close to your own end zone, you're thinking sack, you're thinking safety. But in this case, you also have to worry about the defense really trying to jump your passes, really trying to be aggressive. And in this case, they're thinking they get their shot at a pick six, ends up just being an interception. Either way, great field position, great play.
They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at third and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jackson now to throw on first down. Off he goes. A big play to kick off this drive. 47 yards.
A gain of 47 on the play. And the Baltimore
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
by Montez Sweat. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is beaten it. He's got him. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. To throw is Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. On the option, it's Swift. He's got it. That's a first down across midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. He's got it at the 3. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Jackson. Now he takes off. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Bears will take over here just past the 30.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far